An endless multiverse of possibilities awaits you, with champions from worlds both familiar and entirely unique to this strange realm. They wait to have their true power unleashed by the Summoner.
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? We are live once again, and I hope everybody is doing well today. Woo! What a day! Busy, busy, busy. And then I fell asleep. Oh my goodness. Let me see here. That's looking good. Switch over here. That looks good. Let's get air server up. Whew. And I can tell you guys the fun I've been having. Oh, am I not on the right network? Nope, I am not on the right network. Get that. All right, there we go. Okay, Errol, first one in. What's up, man? Thank you, thank you. Good morning, Shadowverse. T. Smitty in the building. What is up? What is up? Debo, what's up, man? How old am I? $54. Oh, man. Teku Jr., what's up, man? Incursions correction. Wow. Okay, I'll take it. Let's see. Jiggly, what's up, man? Beefcake Jr., I see you. Big Chris, good afternoon. I'll come back. Need music or something while I grind arena. I understand that. Oh, Big Chris, happy birthday, belated happy birthday to you. So, wrong time for the stream. Apparently, I was fighting, man. Slinger, what's up, man? Thank you, thank you. James the Cat Boy, what's up? Mike Hill, yo, yes it is. Not gonna lie, I'm a bit shaken up at the moment, but it's probably just me overreacting. Wait, what? What happened? James the Cat Boy. Dread, I see you. What's up, man? Andy Beckett, hello, hello. Mike Hill, what's up? How did LordShaedow get the permissions to use an Eminem song? What Eminem song? Are you talking about the remake? He's getting remixed, I guess, is what I would say. Let me see. All right, T. Smitty gave you a link. James the Cat Boy, I haven't quit using Twitch. Am I not live on Twitch? Hold up. Let me log in here. Yeah, says I'm live. Yep, there I am. Let me see. Do you have a story for the late start? Oh, yeah, you got plenty. Steven Martinez, what's up, man? You gonna be having a cheat day today? No, that one, the cheat day gonna be Sunday. Maniac, what's up? Jason at Jabari Gaming, what's up? How you doing, Jay Will? Or Jay won't. Let's see. Julian, what's up, man? Thank you. Yep. Hey, you gotta be careful. When you get older, you can't be farting or sneezing. Can't trust none of those. Throw your back out, and you never know what's coming after. Let's see. Barbarian, what's up, man? Let's see. Triple, Mike. I need 9.2 Dazzler, Overkill's 9.1 bosses. Oh, Dazzler's a beast. Jamik, what's up? Thank you. Also, the issue is a bit too serious for chat. Ah, gotcha. Gotcha. Well, hopefully, James, we can relax together. Relax your mind and let your conscience be free and get down to the sounds of a PMD. Thank you, Barbarian. Abdullah, what's up? Thank you as well. All right, let me see. Good. All right, we're all caught up. And I have a doctor's appointment today. For some reason, I thought it was at 2:45, but it was 3:45. But since we got a late start today, I'm still going to end up having to end a little bit early. So let's get right down to it, and I can give you guys a heads up on the fun I've been having. YT User, what's up, man? Thank you. Okay. So, I gotta start by saying finally turned 21. Oh man, I gotta start by saying where it started was with my medication. High blood pressure medication, amlodipine. Now, I tend to keep my old bottles around, which tricked me into thinking I had more than I actually did. Okay. Lane Legend, what's up, man? Thank you. So I ran out of my blood pressure medicine, which I'm told repeatedly by my mom I don't take seriously enough, because if my blood pressure goes too high, nasty things could happen, you know, stroke, other things like that. Possibly even an unaliving. So I'm like, well, I have a appointment set up for today. I ran out sometime last week, like Friday, Thursday or Friday, and I'm trying to, you know, just hold out a little bit until I can get the appointment today. You know, I have all my prescriptions are done. Epignosis with a $25 donation. Thank you, brother. Hold up, let me get your name up here. But thank you. Okay. Oh, YT user. Wait till you hear about the health insurance. Rahul, what's up, man? Thank you. Triple G. Did I say what's up to you already? Triple G in the building. What's up, man? Let's see. Did I miss anybody? If I miss you and you start chatting, I'll catch you. I'll catch you. I ain't that old yet. Okay. So I'm trying to hold out until my appointment today, where I will get my prescriptions, you know, new prescriptions. And of course, my mom found out. Moms have a sixth sense about these things. Thank you, Chill G. And we have a home blood pressure machine here. My mom has to use it as well, and I hadn't taken my blood pressure, but I was feeling a little funny, so I took my blood pressure, and I was at, what was it, 166 over 100. That's not good. Just so y'all know. Not good at all. I don't need to be anywhere near that number, all right? So my mom also takes amlodipine, and she had some left. Now her dosage is 1/4 of mine. Okay, so I had to take 4 of hers. But of course, then what's she gonna use if she runs out? So we're like, you know, need to get a hold of like an urgent care or something like that, right? So man, I remember when Drax could counter that evade. Is there a reason he's not wanting to fire his special? Is it just because he wanted to fire his special 3? Really? I don't even know why they took that away from him. Debo, what's up, man? I said what's up to you earlier. I saw you. Triple G with that $10 super chat. Thank you, man. Remember when you used to could parry special Errol? Yes. Oh man, I remember that. You can still parry specials, but not like I remember the time you're talking about. But you can still parry them, and you can still get certain effects from parrying them. Yeah, I left and started my gentle grind. Yeah, you said you needed music. I think that was you. All right, so now, as far as health insurance goes, the you know, I get a tax credit from the government to help with the premium. So of course I want to target health insurances that have a premium equal or lower than that so that I can, you know, get it for free. So I was using Oscar last year, and they were awesome. Okay. I never went in for an appointment, but for my prescriptions, man, this is ridiculous. What are they doing? For my prescriptions, $0 copay, and I was able to use this pharmacy that I hadn't heard of called Capsule. They have free delivery. They'll even do same-day delivery. Freaking awesome. They would remind me when my refill was up and it was ready. All I had to do was hit a button and say, yep, I want this, this, this. And they were like, all right, when you want it. So it was beautiful all last year. Well, their premium went up, and the tax credit didn't cover it. So I said, oh boy, got to switch, right? And of course, Georgia has their own marketplace now. You know, not healthcare.gov, but georgiaaccess.gov. So I go there, and it's the same criteria and everything. It's just that the state is handling that, right? So I'm like, man, this is going to be a headache. So I find one, Kaiser Permanente. Now, I heard of them, Kaiser Permanente, right? And I look over their benefits. $0 copay for the generics. First 3 visits at a doctor free. And then it's like, I forgot, like $5 copay for your visit and everything, you know, really good. So I'm like, all right, this looks like it's just as good as the other one, right? So I switch over to them. Coverage started this month, January 1, 2025. And I'm like, okay, last year, you know, I didn't go to the doctor not once. So I need to, you know, this year needs to be the year that I do a little bit better where that's concerned, right? And I was like, the one that I was using is a little bit far away. And I'm like, well, maybe I'll find a doctor nearby. Instead of having to go all the way down there, it'll be cheaper. Since we don't have a car right now, you know, it'll be cheaper to just go someplace near and faster. Drunk Reaper, thank you, man. Hit your 30 now. Yeah, I won't see 30 again. Oh, man. So that was the plan, all right? So I won't bore you with some of the stuff that you know, that happened, like trying to set up an urgent care appointment, only to find out that they didn't take Kaiser Permanente. That should have been a clue. So I'm like, okay. We went over to Kaiser Permanente's site and found that you could do an urgent care virtual visit, and they were available 24/7. I'm like, okay. So I did that. She called, something happened with the virtual visit, and she had to call me back. And we got it, you know, pretty quick and easy, because I was just looking to get, you know, a refill or a prescription for the amlodipine to last at least until the appointment today. And also so that it, you know, I stop using my mom's so that she won't run out. Okay. Now, I get the prescription and I tell them to send it to Capsule. Remember, I told you about Capsule. Beautiful pharmacy, same day delivery, all that good stuff, right? So I send it to Capsule. Capsule gets it, no problem. I go in there and I update my insurance to Kaiser Permanente. And then, you know, I wait for Capsule to let me know, which they did pretty quick. And they were like, your insurance doesn't cover medications from here. I'm like, what? Didn't know. So now I'm not happy because I love Capsule. And I'm like, man, I'm going to have to use somebody else. But I'm like, all right, fine. So now I need to know where to send this medication so I can pick it up. So I go to Kaiser's website again. And I'm like, what pharmacies do they, use? So I go to one of their sections that says your prescription drug cost estimate, because that's going to depend on, the pharmacy. So I go there and I put in amlodipine, and they give me a list of pharmacies, and all the pharmacies that I see there are Kaiser Permanente pharmacies. They have their own pharmacy, okay? And there's several of them. I mean, all over the place. One is about 4.6 miles from here. I'm like, okay. And then I look at the cost, and while the generic medication has a $0 copay, there's a fee for plan share. A plan share for like $7. I'm like, what in the world? Woo, he was waiting to get me there. Caveman, ooh! What's up, man? What's up? How you doing, man? So I'm sitting here now, like, wait. Let me get this straight. The copay is $0, but you're going to charge me for using your pharmacy, and you don't accept capsule. You don't support capsule. I'm like, uh-huh. Then I noticed that there is a checkbox, and it said preferred pharmacies. I'm like, huh. Let me uncheck that and see if there's any more, because I didn't see any pharmacies listed other than Kaiser Permanente. So I look, and now it lists other pharmacies. It lists Walmart, Walgreens, other pharmacies in my area here that I could use. And there's one that's like 0.18 miles away, Discount Pharmacy. It's the one that my sister and my mom use. It's actually, okay, Walmart is within walking distance, and these guys are right across the street from them. So they're also within walking distance, 0.18 miles. Okay. So I'm like, well, that looks good. I just have to send it there, and, now we'll all be using the same one, right? So I contact Capsule and say I would like to transfer my prescriptions to another pharmacy. And they were like, okay, what pharmacy? And I get the address and the phone number of the pharmacy. Okay. We're good. And they contact me and they say, yeah, sure. We'll send that over. We'll fax it. I'm like, okay. We still use faxes? Cool. And let's just say, make that story short, the number that I gave them was the number to the pharmacy, not a fax number. They did not check, and they kept faxing it over on that phone number. Of course, that didn't work. So another day passes while I get that straight. Finally, they get it sent over to the discount pharmacy here, right? Now, I contact discount pharmacy, make sure they have it, and they were like, yep, we got it. And I'm like, okay, can you give me an estimate? And she says, all right, what's your insurance? So I gave them the insurance information, and she was like, I don't think we take Kaiser Permanente. And I'm like, well, I got you off of a list on their site. She's like, well, I'll try to put it through, but I don't think that they, cover medication from here. So I'm like, wow, really? And so I'm like, well, try and let me know. So she tries, no good. They do not work with their, and I'm sitting there now very confused as to why they are even listed. And my sister gave me the answer, which is very odd to me. The preferred option, it's preferred because that's what they will support, and it would be the cheapest. If you go with the others, you have to pay for it yourself. Let's just say I wasn't happy. I was not happy at all hearing this, okay? And I'm like, are you kidding me? No capsule, none of these but their own, and then they're gonna charge a fee, even though the medication is a $0 copay. You gotta pay something else. When they talk about these hidden fees and things like that, this is what they're talking about. Okay? And so I'm like, okay, you know what? We're not doing this. Because at the hospital that I had been using, they have a discount. Okay? It's at Grady Hospital. It's called like a Grady card. Okay? If you make a certain amount of money or less, you qualify for this Grady card. The medications from this Grady card are $5. So it would be cheaper, and they'll deliver the medication for free. So if I'm going to get a health insurance and and that doesn't use up the tax credit from the government. 1 second, guys. Sorry, I keep getting notifications here. And I want to make sure. Okay. All right. Amit, what's up, man? Sam, what's up? Billy D, what's going on, man? Thank you, thank you. In medical, we still use faxes. They are more easily HIPAA compliant. That's a good point I hadn't even considered. That makes sense. That makes sense. I never actually thought about that. I was like, why would they still use faxes? That makes a lot of sense. Because everybody knows that email is not secure. Man, it lasted just long enough. I do medical billing for our clinic. Such a pain. Thank you, Sam. Sounds like an insurance company likes to nickel and dime you. Yes. What your sister said could be the case, but shouldn't be the case. I know. Usually it's out of network, so you pay more, but they cover a portion of it. They don't even cover it. So, I started doing some calculations, right? The whole reason that I was happy about this free government tax credit was because I'd be able to get an insurance that was better than that Grady card. And with Oscar, I had it made. It was gorgeous. It was free. Everything was free. Okay. So I'm like, all right, let me do a quick calculation. The Grady card, which you can still get, and I start calculating what medications I would have on that. And then I'm looking and I'm like, you know, now some of my medication is not every month. You know, like I have a ointment and things like that. Those things are not every month. Those things last months and months, you know, long time, even though they're not supposed to. So I'm like, okay, if I stay with Kaiser Permanente, I'd be paying $7 a pop. No. Better to have a Grady card, all right? So then I started looking back on the Georgia Access, and I reapplied for the tax credit from the government. And I actually qualified for more than I did before when I switched, but still not quite enough to cover all of the premium. But I looked, and honestly, and I'm pretty sure they did this on purpose, but the only ones that I could get for free, you know, that had a premium that was equal. Oh my. What is she doing? Hold up. A friend of mine, she's looking me up on LinkedIn. Because she wasn't on LinkedIn. Yeah, she sent me a message. Hold up. Okay. I don't know who that is. Okay. So every insurance that had a premium that the tax credit would have covered was not a good one. Either the generic medication was not free, or it was one that didn't really cover a lot of things. So I'm like, you know what? Let's go back and look at Oscar. Now, the reason that I did not go with Oscar before was because the tax credit I was going to get was, get this, $40 less than I'm getting right now for the tax credit. In other words, I was looking at about $50-something a month if I wanted to stay on the insurance that I had all last year. Okay. Yeah, no, not that, Oscar. YT user. So when I reapplied, I got like $40 more. So to be on that same plan would be $17. But I'm already familiar with Oscar. They support capsule and my medications were free, you know. And so for $17 a month, which I really hadn't wanted to do, it turned out to be about the same. I would be a little bit cheaper than I would be paying anyway per month. Okay. So $17, but my medications are free. You know? Wait, what? How you doing, man? Yeah, I know, right? Another year around the sun without winding up in the earth. Got that right. So I ended up re-enrolling with Oscar. It'll start February 1st. So I'll still have Kaiser Permanente till the end of this month, you know, tomorrow. And of course I have that appointment today. That should still be covered by Kaiser. And what I'm gonna do is I will have I'll have them send the prescriptions to Capsule. And then next month, which is just this weekend, I'll fill them. So, what happened with the amlodipine at that discount pharmacy? We went and just got it without insurance. Guess how much it costs without insurance? Just guess how much that costs. Nope. Not $17. Come on, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Wake up. Nope, not $5. Somewhere in between that. More than 5, less than 17. Somewhere in there. Yep. Epignosis, $10. That's how much it costs. $10. All that trouble with capsule and everything for $10. I didn't know it was gonna be just $10. I was thinking it'd be like 30 or something, right? So we got that, and then they sent it right on over. So I have a 30-day supply, and then I will, you know, today hopefully get my goodness, really? Hey. Get him! And hopefully I'll get my prescriptions and get capsule and all that all straight, and we'll be good. And I will tell you this, because I'm supposed to refill every 30 days, right? But I usually don't. Now, the amlodipine, yes. But some of the others, I don't. But if it's free, and I'm paying $17 anyway, refill it every single time. So that was the fun with the insurance, right? Thank you, Andy. So hopefully that is all straightened out. And the $17 a month is probably about what I would have ended up spending anyway. Because there were no other options to get what I wanted. You know, it's like either I don't pay anything in the premium, but they nickel and dime me for each of the medications, or I pay that, or I go with Grady, but I'll be paying $5 each for my medication, so I'll end up spending about that much anyway. So I was like, whatever. So that's what we're doing. Could you get some ADHD meds? Could sell them at college? Oh boy. Woo! Would I get in trouble? You talking about a jail sentence? No, sir. What's the charge? Illegal distribution of a controlled substance or something like that? Oh yeah. I've learned a lot. Now, I had another appointment this morning at 9 o'clock. So I tried to get to bed nice and early. Didn't work. Ended up going to sleep around 3. Woke up at about 5. Then I'm like, man, I'm gonna have a hard time because I wanted to leave here by 8:30, which meant I should be awake at about 8. So I set my alarm and went back to sleep. Took me like almost an hour to get back to sleep. And then alarm woke me up. I got up, washed up, got dressed, everything. Called the lift, went on over there. And although I had an appointment, or I thought I had an appointment, they didn't write it down as an appointment. and ended up waiting there almost 2 hours. Then took the lift, came back home, and I'm like, yeah, it's nice and early. I'll be able to stream my regular time and then, you know, have that appointment. And if you guys saw, I started, you know, the preparation for the stream at around noon time, right? And then I made the mistake of laying down. I laid down. It was 12:36. And I laid down. And just that fast, y'all, zoned out. Next thing I know, the clock said 1:46. Be dyslexic meds if college. Be HDAD meds. Oh, I get it. Must have been a drag for his cut. Wait, what? To buy them. Wait. Let me go back up. That's the first charge of about 10 charges. Shoot, not me. I had a friend in high school that would buy packs of cigarettes and sell each one for $1 at a time. He was making a profit of about $9 a pack, and he never smoked. Okay. Dang, to buy them, it's $160 a bottle. According to Google, buying them legally. So yeah, you could imagine how much they'd be. Must have been a drag for his customers. A drag. Got it. YT user. Let's switch over to the heel block mode. There we go. So fell asleep after all of this because keep in mind, I hate when I do that with him. Keep in mind that I've been working on this stuff since yesterday. Right? So I was exhausted. I was definitely exhausted. Should not have laid down. And I had the time wrong for the appointment today. I thought the appointment was at 2:45. So I was trying to get started right at 1 so that I could at least do an hour and some, right? But it was 3:45, not 2:45. So had I been able to start at 1, we would have been fine. But I'm gonna still I'm gonna still stream tonight. So we'll be good there. All right, now think I've caught you all up there. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Not sure I will be here tonight subbing on a league. Okay. May not get home until after you finish. Fair enough. I'm glad I was able to stream now, for that matter. How'd you go invisible at the start of the fight with Hood? That's his signature ability, I believe. Oh, there you go. I was on Palia, figuring you weren't streaming this early. Was it a ghost synergy? I thought it was his signature ability. But anyway, so that's the story of my insurance and all of that stuff. I'll be back with Oscar tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. Saturday is the 1st. I already paid my first payment with them. Ghost Synergy? Okay. What's his, I know they changed him around. What is his, hold on, let me look at that. Okay. So it has, this is just while invisible. Gotcha. Okay. Because I haven't looked at him in a long while. I thought it had something to do with his, but it's only while he's invisible he gets something extra. That's what it looks like. Whoop, whoop. Yoo-hoo. Knew she was gonna do that. Yeah. Now what you got? No shield. Yeah. That ain't gonna help you. Ha ha ha. All right. Anyway. Yeah. Since I usually have Ghost on the team, I just usually have that Trinity. Makes sense. I wouldn't even remember. Okay, why have classes of champs when half of them can basically ignore the class disadvantage and all? Well. Kind of like, why have a champ that can bleed if you make a bunch of champions bleed immune? Which is what they kept doing to, remember? They ran through a whole bunch of champs for Blade. Stripped away their tag. Made them bleed immune. All kind of mess. This is what they do. When I hear something that qualifies as the dumbest take in gaming ever, there's a streamer that thinks the new Doom game is already bad because it's not an Xbox exclusive? Okay. They're coming out with a new Doom? Now, I remember the last Doom I played was what? 3? I think? Was it 3? Whichever one that was supposed to be scarier. If I was streaming at the time that came out, man, y'all would have tripped. I went through that thing, and I remember one part, I started hearing babies crying. I took my headphones off, sat them down, and said, nope. Like, oh, no. No, sir. And I hadn't even seen nobody. All I heard was some babies crying. And I was done. I was like, no, sir. No, sir. Me and my sister were playing it. And she was just like, come on, come on. I was like, there's some babies crying. No, sir. Homie, don't play that. But eventually I did. And them babies were little demons, wings, flying around. I knew I didn't want to see it, whatever it was. Yeah, that was Doom 3. I didn't hate that game as much as some people did. No, it was all right. But it was different than the previous Dooms, which is you're always going to get hate because of that. Hashtag anything but villain. Yeah, I know. They did everything they could. They were like, this person was clearly a villain. He didn't get a villain tag. And I told everybody, I said, see, this is how you nerf a champion without actually touching them. Just one of the ways. You know, that way people are, you know, not upset because you messed with their champion, but you still are nerfing them all the same. See, that don't work with me because I'm very well versed in the ways of nerf. Thanos' Goon Squad weren't bad guys because of Blade. I know, right? All of them. None of them are villains, though. Nah. I was like, wait. As soon as I saw that champions weren't being made with the villain tag, I was like, oh, so that's what they're planning on doing. Instead of a straight direct nerf, they're doing that indirect nerf. And see, like I said, I've been playing games for a long time. You ain't getting me like that. And I heard some other folks talking about, well, this isn't a nerf because they haven't modified the champion. And I was like, you need to go back to the original definition. A nerf, and you can look it up even right now. I even made a video on it. But a nerf is any change that they make that results in an element being less effective. So that means that you can fix a bug and it results in a nerf. You know, people are like, no, that's not a nerf, it's a bug fix. It can be both. And it usually is both. It's just that when you think it's a bug fix, you might not have as much of an outrage. That's the idea, but then companies abuse that. You have to understand, I don't trust companies. I know them too well. I've had too much experience with them. That's why I don't call for nerfs even when I see that a nerf would probably be beneficial, aka Scarlet Witch. And it's because I don't trust them not to go overboard, aka Doctor Strange, Thor, who they had to buff later. I don't trust them. They haven't shown me in all the years that I've been playing that they're trustworthy. They start getting that Nerf stick and they beat the crap out of stuff until people don't even want to play it no more. That's what usually happens. Hello, Scarlet Witch? How many people playing her? They even brought her back as a 7-star. How many people play? I mean, wait, is she a 7-star? They brought her back as a 6-star. How many people even using her? And then when they did make a champion that was too powerful, they complained. I was gonna use a word that starts with a B, but then they complain and say, "Oh my goodness! See, we would have nerfed him, but you guys didn't want us to nerf him, so we have to do it a different way." They don't say it that way, though. I tell you, like I said, I've seen nothing in all the years I've been playing, including these past 8 years, or almost 10 years in this game, that would change my mind. Nothing. You see how he's waiting for his, okay, now he'll do it, right? Yeah. You see how he waited for his regeneration stacks to go out before he fired that special? We got you. Neutralize, not helping him. All right. This sucks. Get him. All right. It was a bug fix. What do you mean a nerf? What's up, Truth Comic? That's how they nerf Shocker. Those are the type of people who say Mo Man wasn't nerfed. He was absolutely nerfed. His nerf came from a bug fix. And see, here's the thing with bug fixes. We don't know whether it was actually a bug. Only they do. So in other words, they can call anything a bug fix if they want to. Yep, reminding me of my appointment. I have an upcoming appointment. Video visit. Yep, reminder for your upcoming video visit. They nerfed Ghost with AI behavior. Yep. There's lots of ways to do it. I think she's a 7-star, but isn't it a 7-star Scarlet Witch that they give Masters level or something like that? But she's not readily available, if I remember correctly. I don't think she's in the basics or something. All right, let's see. Corvus got nerfed by outrageous health pools, but they at least brought him back. But yeah, you got it. By doing it this way, they can avoid the community outrage somewhat. Playing Thing, I still hear the monsters scream at me. I was 20-something and was entire weekend in sleep. Delirium kicked in. Oh, that's why you got... And funny, I love horrors and don't get scared. Oh. Now, we do know Mole Man was a bug because his character sheet specifically said he couldn't do that. Only problem is they waited forever to fix it or even acknowledge it. Yes, but was the bug in the text or in his kit? See, over the years, sometimes the text was wrong. So it said something that never was, and then they just fixed the text. So by doing stuff like that, they have a little bit of a leeway. If they want to say it's a bug, they can say, look, it says it right here in the kit. I'm not supposed to do it. So clearly it's a bug. But then at other times, they say, oh, his description was wrong. And they just correct the text. The only people that know for sure whether it's a bug or not are the programmers. Because remember what a bug is. They know what they coded it to do. And so they know whether it's not doing what it was supposed to do. But what the text says is not necessarily correct. Because now I don't know how they have it, but we used to have a technical writer who did the documentation. All right. He was not a programmer, but he worked with all of us programmers. So he would write stuff out based on his understanding of how it worked. But just like when you can have a bug in the code, he could misunderstand something and therefore write it out incorrectly based on his understanding. I feel that the ghost nerf is the main reason they don't want to fix the AI. And we used to have so much fun with her. And you'll notice, every time you have a champion that is outside the norm, people are going to use that champion a lot. Just expect the nerf. Here's a clue. Look at the champions that they have not brought back as 7 stars yet. They're not going to bring back as a 7-star champions they consider too powerful. These are champions that are ripe for other ways to control them. So just think of a champion and you'll probably find ways that they have countered that champion, such that people aren't even using that champion that much anymore because of what they've done. It's a subtle manipulation. Me and manipulation don't go well together, I'll just tell you that. But I can usually smell it. Sorry, the AI isn't broken, it's just our perception. I know, right? Mole Man wasn't a bug. Hold on. Here's a good example. Quake. They came point blank out and told you, unless you let us change her kit, she's not coming back. Mole Man wasn't a bug until people were able to clear areas in the game easier with him. Exactly. It made him very powerful. Being able to counter, evade, and have that frenzy. Oh yeah. And he's available as a 7-star. Before he came out as a 7-star and they knew he was coming out as a 7-star, they were like, no. They can't, they were like, no, we can't have that. Problem is they knowingly kept it for so long. Yeah. There's one thing I know, it's in their TOS and EULA and whatnot, but if balance changes, nerf a champ, they are 100% should give out rank down tickets, but we already know they won't. I actually don't like rank down tickets. I want rank up tickets. Think about it. I would much rather rank up tickets. Come on. Come on. Yeah, buddy. Ooh. All right. Buggy. Buggy girl. Dazzler is on the level of insanity where I think she might actually see some nerfs. Maybe. See, I have a feeling. I got a feeling. Woo-hoo. Anyway. That some of the criteria, and I know this is going to shock some people, but some of the criteria has to do with money. I know, big surprise, right? But hear me out. People are talking about why are they, for example, messing with Hercules when they're coming out with these crazy champions that are putting out damage and have kits that are just as insane. Let me ask you this. Isn't it new champions that this is happening with? New champions that people are gonna wanna get? That are available as 7-stars? Money, 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 money! Money! Anyway. Kabam are sneaky and slip up. Latest slip up was their gamer in BGs and got collared. Ooh, I heard about that. I know what you're talking about. But input issues is them. And they say AI because community runs with that. It takes their excuses. Yeah. Lord is immune to narcissists. I wouldn't say immune, but I'm highly resistant. Narcissists don't like me. I'll tell you that. I'm expecting Scream to be nerfed. Her damage is ridiculous. How about Deadpool X-Force? We're waiting to see what's going to happen there. All right, come on, come on, come on. There you go. I forgot she puts a slow on him. Here we go. Kingpin, what's up, man? Kingpin bug with his AR being able to stack wasn't a problem until they realized it could counter Serpent's kit. Exactly. And Serpent is their new moneymaker. See the pattern? Kingpin is old news. Serpent is new. You can't have the old messing around with the new. Mess with their money. But you got it. They left Kingpin alone for years until they wanted to sell Usurp Encounters. Exactly. You got it now, right? When is the deep dive on Jack coming? I'm not sure, but he coming. Maybe I'll do one for maybe I'll do one for tomorrow. Serpent didn't get nerfed? No, because they need to sell those counters. Money, 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 money! Money! Now, I don't have any insider information on this, so this is just me, you know, with my conspiracy theories. Could be right, could be wrong. But yeah, those Barbarian, they do plan ahead, far ahead. Champions are planned out, so they know what they're gonna do. There we go. How about Medusa? Medusa is on par with Scream after all. Medusa is a bad girl, ain't she? But they just buffed her. So maybe they'll leave her alone. Lord has 90% resistance or narcissism. Yeah. Very resistant to it. They try that gaslighting mess. Nah, bro. I'll look at them, smile in their face, and nod, and be like, yep. They need to be off my list. List of people I talk to. It's hypocritical. With the right RPG counter, there's plenty of viable serpent counters. He's balanced. Also, Kabam, we don't want you to have serpent counters unless you pay. Yeah. There you go. It's not the balance team. It's more the this is or is not what we want. Pretty much. When did Dazzler come out? You're supposed to have what? Is it a 6-month window? My cynical self says they give it 6 months to see if people are really having fun with the champion. And if they're having too much fun, then they know they need to nerf. Most insane thing I have ever witnessed is community crying that Bill didn't get buffed. Excuse me, are we playing the same champ? Well, I love Bill, but you don't see me using him very much, do you? And it's not because he's a bad champion. It's like, he's awesome with the right matchups, but we're not seeing a lot of matchups where we can use him. That we can't use somebody else. We can use him, but think about this. You got Beta Ray Bill, right?
Birthday cake crown.
Haha, J-Mania. What's up, man? Thank you. But look at the difference between the buff to Deadpool X-Force and when Beta Ray Bill came in. I took Deadpool X-Force straight to rank 3. Beta Ray Bill is still at rank 2. And I like Beta Ray Bill. I think he just got outshone by a bunch of others. To hang with the others, I think he needs a little bit more in his kit. And he already has good grit. You know, he got some good stuff in his kit. But let's say I would like to see, for example, finish him. All right. For Beta Ray Bill, at least for me, give him maybe some more immunities. His damage is okay. Give him some more immunities, or and I'm thinking more utility wise. Just more utility. Power drain, power burn, power manipulation, immune, shock immunity, you know, so some other things like that I think would be awesome. Woo, no you don't. Woohoo, no you don't. Hey, caught you. Bill will demolish 99% of champs in longer fights. Absolutely. Beta Ray Bill is nice. For sure. So is Null. There are a lot of good champs that just take the right encounter to showcase. Yeah, we don't tend to do any really long fights except when we're doing, you know, long form content like the Necropolis and stuff like that. He is pseudo immune to power drain. Is he? I mean, they did give him a way to remove armors and do a lot of damage. So when he goes up against somebody with a lot of armor ups, but what if Beta Ray Bill did that on his first and second medium? Think about that. That would be nasty, wouldn't it? True, but we don't know if he will be able to do many of the 18 paths or whatever nodes they have. Often you pick specific champs for a path rather than who you want to use. Exactly. And the nodes they choose are often prohibitive. Because I honestly have a lot of fun using Beta Ray Bill. This girl nasty. I would love to have her as a 7-star, for sure. Because she bad to the bone. Got an MRI again tomorrow for my sciatic back pain. But besides that, I'm good. Ooh, that sciatic nerve. Ooh, yeah. Are you on pain meds? Be careful. Haha, Storm Shadow just sent me a message. Happy birthday. His birthday is on the 7th of February. Let me see. He gains power when he gets power drain. Yeah. And I have used him in Alliance War. Hold on, let me see what crazy thing he done sent me. Knowing him. Let me see. I knew it. He's so stupid. It's a meme of Trump going like this. And it just says happy birthday. That's it. Hold on. All right. He was saying call, and I was telling him you can call tonight. Oh. All right. Because, you know, we haven't talked to each other since my last birthday. And his last birthday. All right. I love Null a lot. Sig 130. Rank 2 7-star. Yeah, see, me and Storm Shadow, that's basically lifelong friendship. Friends for life. We don't, you know, talk to each other a lot, but it's always there. Always. The way I see it with Bill is that he was wanted by so many people. I know. Then when he was announced, people expected the next Hurt. Oh, we knew that wasn't going to happen. And when they didn't get that, they were peeved. Yeah. I would like it if Bill could chain into a heavy like Thanos. Ooh, boy. Boy, go Okoye. Is Okoye available as a 7-star? As long as those paths allow me to use one of the longer fight monsters. Well, you see how much Deathless She-Hulk for long-form content. Beautiful. She my girl for that long-form content now. Guess I'll have to give up. I will never figure out why people think the way people think when they slander Bill. Yeah, I just think because he is an awesome champion, but that'd be interesting to look into. What happened with Bill? Why is he not used more? Oh, by the way, Lord, did you see Deep Seek? No. Still streaming? What do you mean? Oh, you mean for like tonight? That's the plan. We usually don't talk a long time, but it depends on when he calls. But I am going to try to stream tonight sometime. They let you download the whole AI model and locally host it yourself. It's like 500 gigs, so not awful. Imagine how many people can offer AI services now privately. Oh boy. They're taking over. Hey. Yeah, you know what's coming, brother. Hit him with it. Did you do your Deathless run yet? Yeah. I only have one left. The 10-year one. And I'm probably going to do that one next week. But the Deathless run was actually pretty fun. I went into the Grandmaster having done, I think, 7 solos on the path. Most of them were with She-Hulk. Girl is bad. And I ended up using something like 6 revives. But then I used up a bunch more. I think I ended up with 20. Deathless run was the easiest. Oh, I don't know about that. I think that God's Worthy one, because I didn't do a full path. But yeah, it was fun. That Dimensional Beings one, which I did already, horrible. But after the Deathless run, I was just rebuilding my stock, my stash up, and it's back. So I'm just letting it grow a little bit more. And then we'll jump in there and do that 10-year path, and that's the last one that I have to do. Yeah, Dimensional Beings was crap. I hated that. But yeah. Hey, that's what you want to do? Some BG metas are Nuki and 3 bars of power is too long. Other metas, he could do some work potentially. Not even expert players run Bill. Yeah, it's that he has a place where he shines, but others shine there too. There we go. How much does Dimensional Beings cost? Ooh, how much did it take me? Just the half that I did with Dimensional Beings, I think cost me more than the full path of Deathless. I just had trouble with the Grandmaster remembering, because I'd only done that one once. I had trouble remembering what all I needed to do and all of that. No, I didn't use 100, but it was a lot. I did it all live, so if you ever wanted to go back and count, but it was a lot. The Deathless run was like 20, I think we calculated. 20 revives. The Dimensional Beings one was way more than that. There are a couple of UI elements I've wanted for a long time, but I doubt we will see. Oh, I've been suggesting a lot of stuff. Smaller bar under HP percentage that shows actual HP left. They don't want to do that because then they might have to fix that 1% thing. Giving us too much information would, you know, expose something they might have to fix. Yeah, it would be useful data for a lot of us, but it would also expose some of their bugs, I think. Especially that 1% bug. Woo! Caught him coming in. Got his lick. I love the death list with She-Hulk. Oh, She-Hulk was MVP. For real. Rest assured, when I do finally finish exploring, chances are she's coming in there. Also, it would be too convenient to have so people would know if they're special. Yeah, exactly. And Barbarian, once they see that, and then it doesn't, now what's going to happen? People are going to send that data in and be like, hey, kabam, fix this. So that'd be a feature that would be potentially making more work for themselves. For the Deathless run, I spent 10 to 12 revives. Yeah, 20 for me. And most of them on Grandmaster. When I got to the Grandmaster, I think I had used like six or seven revives. And then all the rest were on the Grandmaster. Just remembering, trying to figure out, once again, that whole Simon says, you know, Grandmaster says, all that mess. A lot of times, I would block, and I forgot that blocking counts as moving. Stuff like that. And I couldn't help myself sometimes but to block. Yeah, it was a mess. It was an absolute mess. But yeah, She-Hulk, absolute MVP. Thanos also was good, but I honestly had more fun with She-Hulk, probably because she's simpler to play. And very, very effective. And she just gets stronger and stronger. Back when they gave her that kit, I wanted that kit for Hulk. It just seemed like that was more a Hulk thing, right? Get stronger and stronger as it goes. Not this lose health and get stronger. That didn't seem like Hulk. Darren, what's up, man? Hope you're having a blessed day, my friend. Whoop. Come on. Oh, yeah. Woohoo! Whoa! That second one always gets me. I'm hoping we get a release for 9.2 announced tomorrow in the live stream. That would be nice. I enjoy both Thanos and She-Hulk. Both of mine are rank 3, and I don't regret it. Yeah, both of mine are rank 3. My Guillotine is rank 2, and Vision is rank 2. I will get King Groot to rank 2. He actually did better than I thought in that Necropolis run. I'm good just playing arena like me. There you go. Must grind arena. There we go. But yeah, there's one champ at least Dazzler can't do. Purgatory of all champs. Really? Yeah, YT user. I do get bored if the fight goes on for too long. There were a couple of times I went in, saw the health not going down fast enough, and was like, quit, and went with somebody else. Because I'd rather nuke them and just revive through. Oh, man. He recovered quick with that. Vision was a free rider that run. He was only good for the Grandmaster, really. For that reverse control immunity. That was it. But he was an absolute MVP for that. I would have spent a whole lot more because of those reverse controls. Wong does like 1% damage at 100 hits, and then he starts to work. That is tough for me to stay focused. Yeah. Everybody's telling me that he is an MVP for the 10-year one, but that's going to be an issue for me. His ramp up. I'm not a big fan of ramp up champs for that reason. Come on. There you go. Yummy. My Purgatory is only at Sig 172, I think, but I did rank 3 her right after getting her out of the box. I didn't get her, but that's all right. My Onslaught is Sig 200 now. And he's another one I don't really use that much, but I don't think anybody would doubt that he's good. Vision did one other fight. He did? Ooh, what other fight did I use Vision for? Can't remember. Yeah, that's what I wanted you to do. Get against that wall. Good night. The Wong fights are long enough where I honestly did not notice the ramp up. Practice with him. Yeah, I'll definitely be practicing with him before I do the run. I've practiced with him before. There was a one of the agony, summer agony, something, suffering. One of those where Wong was said to be really good, and I practiced a little bit with him, but I need to practice more with him. Captain Britain, was it Captain Britain? I don't know why exactly, but I faced her in some quest when I was testing Dazzler. Oh, Purgatory. My SB2 did like 40k damage. Should have been 800k. Ooh. I've heard Vision is good for Grandmaster and Captain Britain. Definitely for that one phase with Grandmaster. Absolutely, because of the reverse control immunity. You want somebody that has reverse control immunity, or that phase is gonna make you want to quit. If Serpent is the 10-year, he nukes Titania. No, I don't think he's 10-year. I can't remember who Vision did. Maybe to stop regen or power drain. Possibly. It's nice that we have more and more reverse immune champs. Oh, yeah. And you can rest assured, when I go in and there's no limit to my options, that's why I'm not doing some of those paths until I can go in with a proper counter. I forgot what path we're going to be taking with the 10-year one. Forgot who we decided to use. Okoye overriding my volume in her special annoys Ironheart and Jack-O-Lantern. Oh, wait, what? Oh, it moved up. So I was reading another comment. Hold on. All right, Okoye overriding my volume in her special annoys me, suddenly getting loudly hit. I haven't used her a lot, so I haven't noticed that. I don't have her as a, not even as a 5-star, but other than this 4-star and what you saw me use her just now, that's about it. Or even reverse immune. Jugs, yep, Professor X. Is Ironheart? Yeah. Wait, does she get that immunity when she has armor ups? Can't remember. Oh ho. Oh, it's a bug. Gotcha. They're telling me that I can join right now, so let's we got our 2 mil, which is where I usually try to get to. Anyway. There we go. All right. Let me see. Was that? Nope. Hold on. But yeah, my video visit. There we go. She was hitting on me. She was hitting me on the monthly. Okay. I was going to say she was hitting on you. Yeah, Wiccan is going to have to come in to my run. Didn't want him to, but he's coming. All right, guys. That is going to do it for today because I got to jump on that telecall. Let me see if anybody is streaming right now who has their redirect on. Yeah, my Wiccan is still rank 1. Okay, I don't see...
Are you guys so obsessed with me?
Oh, who did that? Visualizer? Welcome to the shadows, my friend. You are the latest shadow dweller. All right, let me quickly take a look here. Ho ho. Wait, let me refresh. Because I see, all right, Misery.
Yeah. That's cool.
Let's hit him up. Here's a link. Hashtag out of the shadows. All right, guys. Take care. If you're able to make it tonight, you'll see me tonight. So take care, and you all have a blessed day.